OJ off, you're scot-free.
Right.
Well, never believe what you hear.
Yes.
Including this show. No, don't. Just don't do it.
Right.
All right. Well, let's get. There was something else I wanted to get here. I saw it in the headlines. Now you'll have to kind of bear with me. I haven't.
Yes.
I haven't pre-prepared anything for this. I just saw it and sort of went, "What?" Good. Yeah. Oh, and of course, Twitter's doing their usual thing now. Oh, that news story you were looking for?
Yes.
Yeah, now it's been replaced with The Bachelorette is airing on ABC.
Right.
Oh, and I see Howard Stern is trending on Twitter.
Yes.
I was hoping he had died, but he hasn't.
Right.
Not yet, anyway. Sorry, just texting Olga.
Yeah.
Right.
Olga, Helga. Yeah,
Right.
whatever. Oh, that's it. Yes, the House is voting on whether or not to hold Mark Meadows in contempt of Congress.
Yes.
I'd like to point out that I think it would be safe in assuming that over 90% of Congress
Yes.
are lawyers.
Yes.
Right? No, I'm pretty sure they are, Bill.
Right.
There's a couple that are doctors, but, 9 times out of 10, they're lawyers because, they're going to be politicians, right?
Right.
So this big house of lawyers who should know better than to threaten holding Mark Meadows in contempt of Congress. There's no such thing as contempt of Congress. It's
Right.
See, in order for that to be,
Yes.
it would have to be some sort of federal judicial jurisdiction.
Yes.
And I didn't go to Harvard.
Right.
So unless there's a United States judge on the other end of a piece of paper that says that you're being held in contempt of court,
Right.
right? You're not going to have much luck charging a guy with something that doesn't exist.
Right.
It's like I'm going to charge you with Robbie the Robot.
Right.
Danger, danger, Will Robinson.
Right.
I should probably have Hawkbox do that. Yeah.
Right.
Yes.
Yeah. Of course, the new Robinson's robot.
Yes.
Yeah. The new the what is it? Lost in Space.
Yes.
Yeah.
Right.
No, don't lie. A hell of a good show.
Yes.
I gotta say,
Yes.
like, fuck, this would have blown Star Trek away. It would have
Right.
just bomb done. But yeah, Lost in Space on Netflix. Yeah.
Yes.
I know it's the evil Netflix, and us conservatives aren't supposed to pay for them anymore because they're a bunch of filthy lefties. But
Right.
they're gonna get it anyway.
Yes.
Why the hell am I depriving myself? Fuck you.
Right.
Right? Of course, I gotta say that, I don't generally watch any of the new shit they put out.
Yes.
Because it's all garbage.
Yes.
Right.
But, I do watch it for the older shows.
Yes.
And reruns. Like, I kept getting busted for stealing movies online, right?
Right.
And, after like the 1,000th warning, I was kind of like, huh.
Right.
But then I'm thinking to myself, well, wait a minute. You've broken the law 1,000 times. They haven't touched you.
Right.
Yeah.
That's what they've done. They've reached a particular point that they feel they're untouchable.
Yeah, that's where I am. Yeah,
Right.
pretty much. Yeah, so Congress, with all their congressional power,
Yes.
they're going to hold Mark Meadows in contempt of them. So what are they going to do, write a letter?
Right.
Well, really, I mean, basically, like when it comes down to like actual legalities, you know, Congress is kind of like the UN is to the planet, right?
Right.
You know. So you got this African warlord over there, and he's just cutting off boobs and heads, right?
Right.
You know, he's just doing his genocidal thing, and they write him a letter. Oh, great warlord Mambutu.
Yes.
Yeah, don't be doing that to your people. Don't.
Right.
We will send boxes of food if you don't do that to your people.
Right.
Right? And then, of course, he's laughing and takes their food and keeps doing that to people. So, you know. So that's your Mobutu update.
Yeah.
There we go.
Right.
Well, I guess it is getting that time. We got to get over for another commercial break. And don't you worry, when we come back, we got, other things. Yeah.
Right.
It's, some things. Got some things. And
always with a female and having a relationship, married or single, it's always better that they do the leaving. If you do the leaving, it creates that lingering thing. You know what I mean?
Oh, we know all about the lingering thing, Louie.
Yes.
Yeah, we do. Kind of like what we're doing right now.
Yes.
Just kind of lingering, you know. Anyway, we're going for that commercial break. When we come back, we'll get Ned. We got some. We got all kinds of stuff. Don't you worry. We got it.
Yeah.
It's all good. We got you covered. Back into.
I'm here to tell you about saving money on your cellular service. All right, here we have cups of coffee from the same pot. These are more expensive. This one, just $1. Which would you buy? It's simple, right? That's why thousands of people have switched to Pure Talk. They use the same network as the larger providers. That's right, the same network for much less.
With plans at $30 a month for unlimited talk, text, and 6 gigs of data.
Look at these stats. The average family saves over $70 a month by switching to Pure Talk. And you get to keep the same phone and same phone number with no contract, no hassle, and no hidden fees.
You get unlimited talk, text, and 6 gigs of data for just $30 a month.
And remember, you'll get the same number of bars because it's on the same network as the larger providers. Saving is easy. Dial pound 250 and say Pure TV to save 50% off your first month. Pure Talk. Simply smarter wireless.
Men over 45, do you have a frequent urgent need to urinate day and night? I have good news. Presenting the UroLift system, an outpatient treatment that simply reopens the channel to increase flow with no cutting. Yes.
Most side effects are mild to moderate. Serious bleeding and infection events are rare. Visit urolift.com.
Ask your urologist about UroLift or call 800-752-1100 today.
At SquirrelArms.com, we specialize in custom rifles built to your needs and specifications. We also do ownership transfers, gun sales, and even NFA items and complete processing. We're 100% veteran-owned and operated, and are Class 2 SOT and Type 7 FFL certified. We are your one-stop licensed custom firearms manufacturer located in beautiful north central Texas. Give us a call at 940-386-4628, email us at info@squirrelarms.com, or visit squirrelarms.com today.
For the best night's sleep in the whole wide world, visit mypillow.com.
Welcome back, man. In the can.
Right.
Oh my God, I got a big old itchy penis.
Part of reaching an audience is being yourself.
Well, I think we got that covered here, Billy. Yeah, you got anything else? Got anything else going on there? Yeah?
The idea that by going out into the world by embracing the world.
Grabbing it by the balls.
You're better off than by shutting the door and trying not to be vulnerable. We're all vulnerable to the vicissitudes, but you've got to keep going. Otherwise, you dry up and you're going to die in the same length of time. You've got an allotted span, whatever that may be, and you hurry across the road, even if you're feeling trepidatious.
I don't think. See, I don't think that's right.
Yes.
See, you say we've all got this allotted span.
Yes.
And we can choose to live it or not.
Yes.
But then if you stop and think,
yes.
About what doctors say about a sedentary lifestyle, right?
Yes.
If you keep closed off, you stay in your apartment,
yes.
you keep 3 masks on,
right.
If you do that, I think it's safe to say that you develop bad habits.
Yes.
Bad eating habits.
Yes.
Gilbert, what was it that you used to do in the lockdown?
I don't want to brag.
Yeah.
But I pride myself on watching naked actresses in movies and jerking off.
Yeah, see? That's what I mean. Right. Well, and so I guess getting back to my point,
yes,
that's kind of what I think with, that you either embrace life,
yes,
or you don't, and if you don't,
yes,
then that life will fundamentally change,
yes,
and you won't be experiencing all the things you would if you were having a full life out there with
yes,
with all the beautiful people,
yes,
and, right.
Yes.
And so, I don't know. I believe that the lifespans would actually change.
Yes.
You say that under some kind of spiritual wisdom,
yes,
I guess, that you're saying we all have this allotted period of time.
Yes.
See, and think about other things too.
Yes.
Like look at old people.
Yes.
Old people are a fine gauge of how you'll turn out, right? Like,
right.
You look at one old guy, for example.
Yes.
One of my girlfriends years ago, she had a grandfather still around.
Yes.
And my grandfather was still around at this particular point in time. It was, I don't know, I was about 21 or 22, I guess.
Yes.
And my grandpa, way back in like 1935, was with the Detroit Police Department.
Yes.
And he used to get really drunk and go out looking for Al Capone. Right?
Right.
So now with his lifestyle,
yes,
like he was an on again, off again alcoholic his whole life, right?
Yes.
So he lived to 82.
Yes.
I'm going to say 82, maybe 83, but I think it was 82 if I remember. It was a long time ago. And he literally,
yes,
literally, the man, he was a Toronto Blue Jays fan.
Yes.
I know, we can't all be perfect. But
right.
So there he is. He's a Toronto Blue Jays fan, and he's at home.
Yes.
He's in his easy chair.
Yes.
And he's in front of his, well, what would be considered then a big screen TV. He had like a 32-inch Toshiba or something, right?
Right.
No, back in the day, Gilbert, that was like a $10,000 TV, right?
Right.
So he's sitting there watching the Blue Jays one afternoon.
Yes.
And literally, I'm not even shitting you, he's actually sitting there. He's always got a cup of coffee.
Yes.
He's where I learned it from.
Yes.
And so he's got his cup of coffee and his cigarettes. He was a smoker. That's where I learned that from. And You know, and God, just to side note it for a minute.
Yes.
Like, who would have thunk it? You know, every day when I'd come home from school, they lived up the street from us, like literally like 2 blocks.
Yes.
So I used to go there because Mom was working, of course, because, you know, it's liberal Canada. And so I go over to visit Grandma and Grandpa every day after school.
Yes.
And hang out there the 2 hours that takes my mom to get off work and come home and cook me fucking dinner. Right? So every day